The Master will be helping to defend Heimdall in battle under the banner of the Noble Alliance. Judging from his letters, he's very excited at the prospect. The same can't be said for my lady or the rest of the household, however. I'll have to keep them company for the day, it seems. I'm honestly more worried about my lady and the children than the Master. Perhaps I should return home early today and keep them company. You do you, ma'am. Hi. Word has it that the barrier surrounding Crossbell has vanished. It sure has. And so has the tree. You are so far behind if you're still focusing on the barrier and not the tree. Where have you been, Stan? Does that mean their new weapon has been rendered useless? Does he not know about the tree? Does he not know? Well, I'm concerned about the battle at Heimdall. Crossbell seems like the more pressing concern. I mean, considering what y'all have done to Crossbell, I too would be concerned, but to each their own. I miss Kia. Bring back Kia. Erebonia has been left... Is this new or the same thing? No, I think this is new. Erebonia has been left practically defenseless against Crossbell after the loss of Corellia Fortress. It's entirely possible that Calvard will decide to finally make their move too, so I can't help but be tense these days. Yeah, who knows what Kilika and that one guy whose name escapes me are up to over there. I miss Kilika too. What's she doing? Have I played all the games up until this point? I have not played the Sky games. I started with 0, so I've played from 0 up until now. And I have not played Nayuta, or whatever that spin-off is called. I haven't played that yet either. But I don't think that's related to the story. But I will be playing the first Sky remake as soon as it comes out. Okay, we went to the airport. There is a dude over here. Hi. The citizens have been compliant with our warnings to keep their distance from Heimdall, fortunately enough. It's still too soon to relax, however. Who knows when Calvard will make their move now that Crossbell's settled down. I hope we can bring this war to an end swiftly. We received reports that Crossbell's azure tree has vanished. I miss you, Kia. Without it, Calvard could make their move at any time. We can't afford to let our guard down. I hope Kia's in the next game. I also miss Tio. Bring me back my favorite characters. And the doggo. So much to miss. Can I go into the mansion still, or no? Can I talk to Eustace's dad? Oh, I can go. Uh-huh. Tio, your beloved, I love her. The soldiers here have been behaving with the utmost respect and politeness. I was concerned about their presence at first, but it seems my worries were for naught. I do wish I could say the same about His Grace, but I've been growing more concerned for his health. He's been spending all his time drinking of late. The man who's supposed to be, air quotes, imprisoned, gets to just sit in a mansion and binge drink? That sounds like a good time for a lot of people. Must be nice. His Grace has been holed up in his room for some time now. I'm becoming rather worried about his health. Listen, if he wants to, like, drink himself silly and get, like, alcohol poisoning or some nonsense, be my guest. I still think it's not fair, though. Is Scarlet still here? Or no, she's not... She wasn't here. She was at the other place. Where is Scarlet? She had Angelica's. I don't remember. I hear the intelligence division is now actively supporting Operation Heimdall too. We should be in the clear now. We have a lot on our plates now, what with keeping the Kreutzen Provincial Army at bay and watching out for Crossbell. She is here? Okay, good. Good. Still, we'll be doing what we can to aid the operation. Here's hoping everything works out well in the end. Hi. Ah, it's you. We'll be expecting great things of you in liberating the villa. The Imperial Guard has physically sealed the rail line leading there so that we can no longer use it. It's going to take some time to unseal it, but in the meantime, the only one who can get past the Pantagruel to the villa is you. We'll naturally back you up to the best of our abilities, but this operation depends largely on you. Good luck. Our main forces under Captain Claire have begun their work already. The rest is up to you. We'll be expecting great things. So I've heard you say many times. Today is the day that will decide this country's future. We'll do all we can to make the operation a success. I wish all of you well too. Thank you. Okay, that's Eustace's room. Right, the annex. Okay. Well, there's no one here blocking me from going into the Duke's room, so maybe I can go. Lord Eustace left orders for the province's tax increases to be repealed, which was carried out as he asked. The response seems to have been met with overwhelming positivity. We were thrown off by just how positive, in fact. Who doesn't want lower taxes? Think it through. Any amount of money you don't have to give away to the government is a win. Much praise has deservedly been given to Lord Rufus's skill in handling political matters. But perhaps Lord Eustace may prove to be just as capable. Lord Eustace... Okay, this is the same thing. Well, close enough. This way leads to Duke Albarea's room, doesn't it? I'm curious as to how he's doing, but I doubt he'd let us visit even if we wanted to. It might be a different story if Eustace were with us, though. But he isn't here right now, so I think it's best we didn't try. Oh, I can make that happen. Oh, I can get Eustace. We can talk to Crappy Father. This is the way to Father's private room. Would any of you mind if I paid a visit to somewhere? Not at all. Assuming you mean where I think you do. We're all as curious as you are. Yeah.
Your Grace, I think you should refrain from...
It's even voiced. Also, that is a giant bottle of alcohol.
Silence! Just you watch. I will return to glory, no matter what it takes.
I don't think you're capable of glory. Sorry, not sorry.
I know. Were I to capture His Majesty, I would have countless options on how to stage my triumphant return.
You clearly did not learn your lesson. See, this is why you shouldn't imprison people in mansions and then let them drink alcohol. They're not going to learn their lesson. Put him in a real jail.
Some people seriously don't know when to give up.
Father, I beg you to stop this madness. Why can you not understand that all you are doing is soiling the good name of Albarea?
You dare to speak to me in such a manner? Whose fault do you think it is that I'm in this situation to begin with?
You. Yours. You are the problem. It's you.
Your own, Father. We nobles stand above the common people, but that is all the more reason we should conduct ourselves with pride. You've become obsessed with the power you have at your disposal, and yet you disregard the responsibilities that come with it. What this family needs now is to regain the trust and dignity that will allow it to stand atop the nobility once more. To be recognized once more as worthy of being loyal subjects of His Majesty, Why can't you understand that, Father?
He's too busy thinking about how to abduct people.
Eustace.
Lord Eustace.
And who do you think you are lecturing?
A piece of trash.
I don't need you to tell me what I must take back. I will take back all that I've lost regardless.
I apologize for speaking out of turn. I shall serve as your acting representative to the best of my abilities until you are fit to return. I pray that is soon.
I'm sorry. He's gonna get to go back to being the Duke at some point? No. No. Just no.
That will do for now.
Jail time. Jail.
You reminded me of your mother for a moment. She was always a reserved woman, but with a strong sense of integrity and a great inner strength.
And how did she end up with you?
Pardon, Father?
I will leave the running of the province to you for the time being, Eustace. Keep things as they are until I can return. And be wary of Duke Cayenne. That man is not to be trusted.
I don't think you're one to talk.
He uses the Alliance's power for his own benefit and takes control of everything important himself.
I again don't think you're one to talk.
He has something planned. I know it. Why else should he have involved all those suspicious collaborators in all of this? I'm certain that it was his fault that Rufus betrayed me as well.
Why do you refuse to realize that you are the problem?
Regardless, if you manage to oust him from his position, I want to know about it. I belong at the top of the Alliance, not him.
Well, if you will excuse me, I ought to take my leave. Take good care of yourself, Father.
Please excuse us.
Once the war is over, everything will be forgiven. Some people deserve jail time.
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that.
He hasn't changed. Although, I don't know. I got the impression what you said had some effect on him.
I don't know that I'd agree with that, but sure, maybe just like the smallest tiny little sliver of change, effect, barely exists. Barely.
As did I. In my 8 years as part of this family, that is the first time he has shown any interest in me. Perhaps it means he finally sees at least a little potential within me as his son. I can now leave here with no regrets. Now I can face my brother as a proud member of the Alberea family.
I'm glad to hear it, Eustace. All right, let's get going. Not just to face Crow, but to meet Rufus again, too.
Right.
Well, that was interesting. Can we go back in or no? We should leave my father and Arnauld now. I have nothing further to discuss with him. Sure, we've got our own things we need to focus on anyway. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. Give me back my Emma. Crow is in the enemies list then? But I like Crow. Are we also going to get a cutscene with Scarlet? Hi. Have you come to visit Lady Scarlet? Her condition has improved significantly since she was first brought in here, but please do try to keep your voices down. Hi. What is like a cutscene?
Back again, are you? You really are a meddlesome little boy.
And it's even voiced, holy crap.
Sorry for thinking there's anything wrong with looking out for the sick and injured.
You tell her,
How are you
Reed.
feeling? I've heard you're still bedridden.
Oh, my condition's nothing to worry about. I'm a real toughie, for better or for worse. Maybe if I was a much frailer woman, then I would have been able to return to Adios instead of being left here.
Regardless of your reasons for becoming one, you need to atone for what you did as a terrorist first.
She seems kind of different from before. She seems a lot more at peace now.
What you've done can never be forgiven. Nothing in your past could excuse what you did as a terrorist. But I still want to know what made you hate the Chancellor so much you'd throw away your own life to take his.
Were you not listening to any of the times she told us her story? I feel like she's given us enough reasons to hate the Chancellor.
Would you be willing to tell us, Scarlet? I never had the chance to hear that part last time we spoke.
I suppose. It's not like hiding it is going to do me any good at this point. It's not that special a story. But if you want to know that badly... I told you about my family, didn't I? Back on the Pantagruel. We had a big farm in Midwestern Erebonia. It was a really peaceful place. We had plenty of land, too. My parents were adored by the workers on it, and I loved living there. Then all of a sudden, we were told there was going to be a railway built through it. It was supposedly part of a national project with the Chancellor's backing. The land was all requisitioned, and before any of us knew it, it was no longer ours to call home. All we had was a pile of Mira. We were meant to take that and go find somewhere else to live, apparently. I wasn't even in Erebonia when it happened. By the time I got back in the country, it was all over. That farm was my father's life.
Couldn't they have just built around the farm?
We tried, but we couldn't find another place that could even begin to compare to the one we'd lost. And in the end, all we were left with was a pile of money we neither wanted nor had any use for.
I've heard a lot of stories about how that seems to have been the Chancellor's way.
Crow told me a similar story about his own past. He said that his grandfather passed away afterwards.
My father was the same. He fell into the depths of despair and tried to drown his sorrows with alcohol, and then he eventually died in an accident. And after that, we all just drifted apart. I don't know where the rest of my family is, or if they're even alive anymore.
I don't know what to say.
I don't think anyone could blame you for despising him after an experience like that.
I know just how Crow feels. I suppose that's why I feel that if anyone can do it, it's all of you. If anyone can make him turn back, it's you.
Scarlet, don't worry, we will. You have my word.
Yeah, I mean, he's our classmate.
Whether he likes it or not, he's one of us, and he can't leave us so easily.
It's my job to go out of my way for my students, so that's just what I'm going to do.
Thank you for telling us your story. I hope you get better soon.
I've gotten myself caught by the world's biggest goody two-shoes, haven't I?
Yes, yes you have. Although, I think Lloyd would give him a run for his money. And perhaps Estelle, although I'll have to play her games first. Go on, there's no point in hanging around here any longer. You have things you need to do. I don't, so I'll be right here waiting. I want to see how things end up for all of you, and for Crow. No notebook updates, though. I don't think Scarlet is in the notebook. It'd be hilarious if she was, though. Make sure you do. You'll have plenty of great news coming your way when we're done. Words, that's my boy. Wait, anything else? Okay, nope. All right. Well, I was not expecting to get 2 cutscenes out of this. That's nice. I guess let's finish speaking to the people in this district, and then we'll call it a day. We still have the Artisan District, I think, and that might be it before we're finished with Berea Hard, but that'll just have to wait for next time. While we won't be able to join you at the Corel Imperial Villa, we wish you the best of luck. The success of this operation will serve as a vital step towards ending this war after all. Anything else new? Hello? The Provincial Army seems rather put out that they've been ordered to stay at Aurochs Fort. I'm worried they might do something reckless should they start getting stir-crazy. Not to mention, Calvard could be making their move any time now, too. We'll have to remain on guard. Alright, you do that. Remain on guard. You're never getting this car out of here. Okay. Master Hancock plans on returning on his own. I can't see any of us being able to stop him. Allowing him to go off on his own is out of the question, however, so I plan on accompanying him. These are dangerous times. Master Hancock can't possibly make a journey like that all on his own. I'll have to persuade him to allow me to accompany him. Key, you do that. The current state of affairs is precisely why I can't leave our people be. Surely you both understand that. We do, but that doesn't mean you have to go all by yourself. At the very least, allow me to go with you. There's no need to worry. It's not like the battle at Heimdall will reach our lands. I need you here to look after the children, Lorna. We can't just leave them all alone. Yeah, it's not like we've left them all alone for like the last 2 months or anything. Allow me to apologize for things being so hectic here once again. It seems to be a trend with our household. Regardless, I should be leaving now. It's a lord's duty to protect his region at a time like this, no matter the cost. Allow me to apologize for things being... Okay, no, this is the same thing. Since I'm playing 4 games, looks like the schedule is going smoothly now. My, schedule for this series or my schedule for my daily life. It is going. I have a firmer day off now. That's for sure. Father decided to return the moment he heard about the battle that's gonna happen in Heimdall. Why did he have to go alone? He will come back to us, won't he? I can't answer that question. I can help, but be worried after all the awful rumors I've been hearing. Father will come back to us, won't he? I really can't tell you the answer to that. Maybe. Maybe not. Why does he have to be so stubborn now? But it's not as if I can forbid him from carrying out his duties as a lord. Very well then, if this is how it's going to be, then I can at least make sure both our home and children remain safe. Okay, that's all you have to say. Is there anyone else in this house? No, don't you guys have like 2 other children? Yeah, you do. Is Daddy gonna go somewhere? Why is he gonna go by himself? I don't want him to go. He's staying. Daddy has to stay home. You tell him. You tell him. Hey, what's wrong? Why are you all sad, huh? Tell me. Tell me. I don't like it when everyone's sad. It makes me sad. The joys of children. Hello, ma'am. Oh my, it's rather chilly today, isn't it? The winter cold has never been too kind on these old bones. Let's go home for today, Bootsy. Cat. It's hard to believe that the year's almost over already. I wonder what next year will bring. Me too. Cat. Cat. Hi. The city remains peaceful for the time being. We'll make sure to carry out our duty regardless of what happens. Good luck with your own affairs. Thank you. All right. Last building of the day. Hi. Master Gordy has a rivalry with another count named Richmond. The master received a letter from him not long after his assets up and vanished too. Apparently, he went out of his way to laugh at Master Gordy's misfortune in the most insulting manner possible. I do believe they have more in common than they'd like to admit. Are they both terrible people? I'll continue to work here so long as I'm paid. On that note, I'm very much looking forward to next month's payday. You only get paid once a month? Well. I shan't give up here. It took me years to build up all those assets. Never in a million years will I let it end like this. I swear it on my status as a noble. I'll do whatever it takes to get it all. Curse that Richmond. How dare he send me such a letter? Just you watch. I'll do whatever it takes to come back out on top. Master Gordy, please, deep breaths. Think of your blood pressure. Quiet, you buffoon. This never would have been an issue if you had informed me earlier. Are you suggesting this is my fault? Why am I to blame? I urge you to calm yourself, Master Gordy. Sir, you should just quit. It's not worth it. It's not. I'm stuck? Okay. Alright, we're gonna walk over to Artisan Street and then we're gonna end for the day. We got a lot done today. We still have not found this absentee father. I'm very interested in who it might be. It probably isn't a character I know. We'll see, we'll see. But that is going to be it for the day.